Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the finals. Once again, Captain 4 versus XelNya. Captain defeated the 412 gang, a favorite to win the tournament, mind you. 6-2. Hail the Holy Helix 2-0. And Jubear 21 via disqualification. XelNya defeated Lunar Gabe 2-1, defeated YGDS Baby 3-0, and defeated Wendigo X 2-0. For the finals, Captain had more Pokemon standing during his battles than XelNya. So Captain's code, Round 1 code, will be shown first. XelNya's code will be shown in Battle 2, and if it goes out to a Battle 3, it will be Captain's code. The scene will shift during rounds. So for this is going to be the scene for Round 2. This is going to be for Round 1, and if there is one, a Round 3. Captain 4, running Keldeo, Hippowdon, Excadrill, Latios, Caesar, and Serperior. XelNya, with the Skarmory, the Garchomp, the Melodic, the Cinccino, the Lucario, and the Altaria. The Megas for this contest, series of contests: Mega Caesar and Mega Altaria. The bets are literally a 7-6 in favor of XelNya. Bets are now stopped. And this is the finals underway, ladies and gentlemen. Pause up for the finalists, Captain 4 and XelNya. We're going to see Cinccino lead for XelNya and Serperior lead for Captain. Here is Leaf Storm. That is actually going to leave it with red health. Here is Tail Slap. That's going to hit 5 times because of Skill Link. Gonna leave Serperior with red health, and here is a +1 Dragon Pulse. Expecting a switch into something else, but doesn't get it. Out goes Cinccino. Now we're gonna see Lucario come in for XelNya. Out goes Serperior. In comes Latios. Here's Vacuum Wave. Out goes the Latios. In comes Keldeo. Anticipating Dragon Pulse or a switch? Not too sure about that one, but here is Keldeo. Out goes Lucario. In comes Melodic. Keep in mind, this is a competitive Melodic, so I think any downgrade in stats will actually raise that thing's special attack by 2. Here's Keldeo going substitute. Here's Scald by Melodic. Gets a critical hit, and sub is gonna fade. So we're gonna try the substitute again. Here's the Scald again. Gets a critical hit twice in a row on the substitutes. So here's Keldeo running Calm Mind. Here's Scald from Melodic. A third straight crit from Scald. Here is Secret Sword. Not enough. Here's Scald. That is going to be enough. And down goes Captain's Keldeo. 3 straight crits in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Only in the finals. Here we have Altaria coming in on the Superior switch. Here's Leaf Storm. Out goes Superior. In comes the Caesar. Here is Mega Altaria. He's actually going to leave it in against the Caesar. That was Hyper Voice he just used. And here's Bullet Punch. He's actually going to survive the shot. Here's Flamethrower. Caesar, however, will not survive the shot. Here's Psyshock knocking out the Altaria. Now here is Lucario for XelNya. Out goes Latios, in comes Hippowdon. That's Dragon Pulse from Lucario. Basic chip damage at this point. Out goes Lucario, in comes Skarmory. And we're going to see Stealth Rocks by Hippowdon. Instead of vying for the attack, he went for a setup instead. Out goes Hippowdon, in comes Latios. And here's Toxic from Skarmory. And here is Draco Meteor. Dropping Dracos all over Twitter. Here's Rocks on Captain's side this time. Out goes Skarm, in comes Lucario. Here's Hidden Power. Nice predict, but the -1 special defense kind of hurt Lucario there. I mean, Latios there. And now he goes for a Psyshock, -1. Nice chip damage. Lucario is going to hit Flash Cannon, and this is going to take down the Latios. And now here is Hippowdon coming out. Captain still has options. Superior can deal with Melodic, and if it's HP Fire, Skarmory as well, as Lucario. But of course, here's Earthquake taking care of the Lucario. I believe that was Flash Cannon that Lucario used against Hippowdon earlier. Here is Melodic. Out goes Hippowdon, in comes the Superior. Shande, 6 months in a row. Thank you for that continued support. That is, of course, greatly appreciated. Continue, kind sir, to play like a Saiyan. I missed what the Melodic did, but the Superior got taken down, and that was the sack play into Excadrill. Here's Rock Slide, knocking out the Melodic. Now we have Garchomp for XelNya. Out goes Excadrill. In comes Hippowdon. Actually, Excadrill can't do anything to Skarmory, and I feel like the switch to Hippowdon was a misplay. Oh yeah, misplay. Out goes Sand, and that Excadrill is gonna take an Earthquake, and game 1 goes to XelNya. That is a 2-0 victory here in the finals. That is a 2-0 victory for XelNya, ladies and gentlemen. Now it is time for game 2. Just give me 1 second to get everything situated. Alright, so this time we're using XelNya's code for round 2. Oh, I'm just gonna make this one big highlight, to be honest. Alright, so, Captain leads the series 1-0 so far. I'm sorry, XelNya leads the series 1-0 so far. XelNya can win it all with a victory right here. Captain can force a pivotal game 3 with a win here. Obviously, same teams. Let us go ahead and get this started. Also, bets are for the whole thing, guys, so yeah. It doesn't end until we have a winner. So we're gonna see Altaria lead for XelNya and Keldeo lead for Captain. Out goes Keldeo, in comes the Hippowdon. Altaria is gonna go Mega. Here's Hyper Voice. Takes a nice chunk off the Hippowdon. Out goes the Altaria, in comes the Cinccino. And of course there's Stealth Rocks. I don't think either person runs Defog on Latios or Skarmory, I think. It's a speculation that I'm making here at the end in the finals. Anyways, here is Caesar gonna tank a tail slap from that thing. That was a critical hit, and it did like a pinch of health. So here's Caesar. Round 1, he took a flamethrower to the face after Bullet Punch couldn't exactly knock out the Altaria. Here's Bullet Punch again, and not enough. This time, Cinccino opts to run Rock Blast. And I keep forgetting Draco is -2, not -1. And here is Skarmory for XelNya. Basic chip damage, and here's Rocky Helmet. There's Roost, followed by Whirlwind. Out comes Latios. Here's Latios running a Psyshock. Probably anticipating a switch. Here's HP Fire, and down goes that Skarmory. And now here is Melodic. Out goes the Latios, in comes the Keldeo. I don't know why, but every time I see Ice Beam from this thing, I expect Freeze. It's a 10% chance for those new to the game, obviously. And of course, out goes Melodic, in comes the Altaria. Keldeo's actually going to commit to Scald. Scald and general 30% this entire tournament have essentially not been a factor. Believe it or not. Here is Hyper Voice. I want to say chip damage. But here he's going to get Roost anyways. Good play by XelNya with the Roost instead of trying to attack here. Now Bullet Punch will not kill. Will not knock out. And here's Flamethrower. We've seen this move before. Down goes that Caesar. Now here is Excadrill. Out goes Altaria, in comes the Melodic. Earthquake incoming, yep, Earthquake incoming. Earthquake again, and down goes that Melodic. Well, the only thing stopping him from doing that, Reiki, is essentially that thing that's on the field right now. Earthquake deals with Altaria, deals with... well, not really deals with Lucario because Vacuum Wave, but it also deals with Cinccino at that point. So for XelNya to win this, he needs to keep the Garchomp alive, essentially. Here is Grief Storm. That's going to raise that special attack twice, or by 2. Here's Hidden Power. It's going to leave the Lucario alive, and here's Flash Cannon. And that is going to leave Serperior alive as well. Here is Latios. Here is Psyshock, down go Lucario. Out goes Latios, in comes Serperior. This is a sack play. So now XelNya is locked into Dragon Claw. That is a Scarf Garchomp. Now here's Keldeo with Scald. Yep, still no burn. Scald being relative bro by not burning stuff. Dragon Claw again, down goes Keldeo. Now here's Hippowdon. Out goes the Garchomp, in comes the Altaria. Now Altaria is Dragon Flying, however, there's Iron Head, that's going to knock it out, crit did not matter. However, when he Mega Evolves, he loses the Flying type and gains the Fairy type, so that makes him very, very susceptible to Earthquake. And I believe I did see Hippowdon go down. Here's Iron Head again, and that's going to take care of Cinccino at that range. And here's Iron Head. That is going to knock out the Garchomp. And Captain has just forced a Game 3. Just give me one moment to get the code by Captain situated. We will get Game 3 underway in just a second here. Okay then, everything looks good on my end. Let me get my note file back together real quick. Game 3 of the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Both players have won a game 2-0. This is it. The final battle of the finals. Captain 4 versus XelNya. This time, XelNya leads with Lucario. Captain is going to lead this time with Hippowdon. Gonna see Aura Sphere right off the bat by Lucario. Stealth Rocks by Hippowdon. This is XelNya predicting an earthquake from the Hippowdon, and he gets it. Good move there by XelNya. Doing the chip damage to Hippowdon, and then getting the free switch with Earthquake. Here's Toxic by Skarmory. That is going to badly poison Latios, and here is Draco Meteor. Partially fell, yeah, it is -2. Derp! I keep forgetting that, and here's Roost by Skarmory. XelNya committing to Roost. And here's Keldeo for Captain. Out goes Twitter, in comes Cinccino. Scald by Keldeo. There's the burn! It's about time. Here's Scald again. Down goes the Cinccino. That's the first knockout of the final Game 3. Now here is Mega Altaria. In front of Caesar, gonna Hyper Voice. XelNya opting to actually save the Altaria from damage. And here is Caesar going Mega. Here's Bullet Punch. Gets a critical hit, really just chip damage. Decides to Swords Dance right in front of Skarmory, and there's Whirlwind. Here is Grief Storm. Raise that special attack. Here's Toxic, avoided, not good. Here's Hidden Power. That is Hidden Power Fire at +2. That will take care of the Skarmory. Now we're gonna see Mega Altaria. Captain opts to keep Grief Storm in, or keep Superior in, and Grief Storm, that's +2. Here's Hyper Voice, followed by Giga Drain. That's going to do it for the Altaria. Machaku, 3 months in a row. Thank you for that continued support. That is, of course, greatly appreciated. Continue, kind sir. Play like a Saiyan. Here is Dragon Claw taking care of the Superior. Time to disrupt the commentary with a sub. Thank you, Machaku. Anyways, out goes the Garchomp, in comes Melodic, and out goes Hippowdon, in comes Caesar. Here's Scald. There's a burn right there. Knockoff by Caesar, chip damage essentially. Scald be like, yeah, I'm gonna wait till Game 3 of the finals to actually rear my ugly head. That burn was actually very pivotal when you think about it, because he has nothing really for that Caesar. Now here's Keldeo for Captain, going to set up a substitute. Game 1, Scald crit 3 times in a row on, breaking 2 subs and doing a ton of damage to that Keldeo, essentially. Oh, I'm out after this battle, Might Warrior. So there is a Calm Mind by Keldeo. Here's Melodic trying to break that sub. Out goes Melodic, in comes Garchomp. Another substitute from Keldeo. Here's Dragon Claw, followed by Scald. I believe that's +2. No burn that time. Burn be like, I'm done. And that Dragon Claw was not enough. Here's Secret Sword into Lucario. Kind of expected Vacuum Wave. That crit did not matter there. Here's Secret Sword, followed by Mirror Coat, and that is going to take care of the Keldeo. Technically, the Keldeo is not what takes down XelNya here, and here is Psyshock. That should do it. Your OU champion, ladies and gentlemen, with a 3-0 victory, Captain 4. That mirror coat, though. Captain was the one in round 1 who defeated the 412 gang 6-2. For the tournament, he actually said that he was pretty much out because of that. He pretty much gave up right there. He had a very masterful game against 412 gang. Defeated Hail the Holy Helix 2-0. Defeated Jewbear 3-0. Good game, well played, guys. XelNya, Captain, really good show, guys. And of course, congratulations again, Captain 4, for the victory. I did copy down one time the highlight had to be made, right? Okay, good.